Hi guys, it's Vacool here, and today we're going to play Doki Doki. Next episode, actually, on the last episode, we ended up on writing poem. No, on writing poem, and now we read it. Yeah, there is no Sayori in the game, so there is only Natsuki, Yuri, Monika. So like always, I would just go for the Monika at first. I should start with Monika. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi Vaco, having a good time so far? Yeah. Ah hey, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities of things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid. It's like the same thing which were in the game actually right now. Just going, it's only the same things which were in the game. Anyway, want to share your poem? Yeah, I want. Don't worry, Vaco. We are a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monika, my poem? I like it, Vaco. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. Okay. So take that as a compliment. If you say so, yep. If you're really interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She will climb to you like a puppy. Natsuki that doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house. So she's in a fusy mood pretty often, but sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls, too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident, that doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. All in wall. Well, it was hole in the wall, but I don't know if I read this, actually. Okay, I won't just read it, I will just go on. Because I don't know if it's just repeating right now, the game, but without the Sayori or not. What do you think? It's very freeform, that's what you call it. I'm not really the right person for ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit on epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard, then you will never make any progress. It's like that, yeah. It's like after the first time we wrote the poems. So let's go with Natsuki. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in the other words, you're saying you liked it. Or Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually say that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? We're fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. The same thing. What? Something just have to happen. Because going through the same game is just boring. Okay, let's just skip it because it's the same thing. So let's go with Fury. We starts out the poem. A minute passed, more than enough for her to finish and read. Reading? Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Same thing. I don't get it, to be honest. The same things just going on here. It's fine. Yeah, please do. I would love to share my thought. Smiles and try opportunity, which is itself kind of funny. Isn't it supposed to be literature club? Yeah, the same thing. What is going on here? I don't know. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy, huh? Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbols or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. Still the same things? Yo, just shut up, house. Oh. Can I know what is going on? Why Sayori hung herself and... What Monica knows, which I don't. Yeah, the same thing. They're just like going on. They just argue. But if I remember. Okay, what is going on? So that might is too much for someone for mental to comprehend. See? The saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over the sign of their graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sick attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic person just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about it is how hard you try. Wow, be careful, you might be on the court yourself, Yuri. Oh my dad, already you, don't you? Wait, she's killing herself? Did you accuse me of killing myself? What the fuck is going wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Vacool hear everything you really think. I'm sure he will be over his for you after us. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she not just I was standing here. Vacool, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did... What is going on? I don't know. This is... Natsuki, Yuri? Natsuki. What is going on? What the fuck? Why is there Monica? What's going on? Hey Vacool, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president, I'm right. I can't even confront my own club members properly. Okay, so something changed because screen wasn't popping off. So, and if I remember well, Sayori just ended up the conflict between them last time. So now now Monica couldn't do this. So they're just going to argue, and what happens after it? I just wish I was able to a bit more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She cries. She's quickly runaways. Oh there, well, it looks like they run. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. Yo, she looks kinda scary with the eye. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Vacool, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. What can go with psychopath? Isn't she? No. Yeah, she was a psychopath. She was reading horrors and saying things like she's like from higher class than we are. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so we can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I would like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Yeah, I agree. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so... Oh, so she's vice president right now. Vice president. Yeah, vice. It's vice. Please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Vacool. It would be just be embarrassing with you listening. So I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but... Oh, what is going on? Yo, I'm writing right now? Okay, let's go with the judgment. That was so weird. Hair. Shiny. Play. Valentine. Keys. Head. I don't know. Games. Defeat. Milk. Broken. Bad. Kitty. Lucky. Inferno. Vanilla. Lazy. Smile. Sweet. Dance. Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene grates me. Welcome back, Vacool. Okay, PogChamp viewers. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or it's your expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel hangs in the air a little. Oh, she's normal! PogChamp! Yay! He glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. Yeah, you just kinda scared me, I believe? I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. So, sharing first poems right now is different than it was with Sayori, and now after Sayori passed away, it doesn't look the same. I was like, I just want to skip it because it's the same shit over again. So because I think that I have to go with every other girl on a Monday when festival starts, and then something will happen with them or something like this. I have already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And still wondering what Monika said to the Sayori, and why I couldn't go with Monika on the to help her. I mean, not on the festival, just to help her because automatically I had to go with Sayori. And now that you apologize, I know you really didn't mean it. Vacool, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Okay, so that's bad because you're happy, yeah? Okay, I don't get it. She feels bad because she's happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what I'm saying right now. Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Really clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of these things I said. And I will do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I will accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Wait, I have to read it. She was fucking crying. She fucking left the club. She even ran away. I don't know. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear since I was always afraid secretly hated me or something like that. Hehehe. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial in Tao. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Hehehe. That makes no sense, Tao. You would have heard that the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't give you more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. Oh, this card is going up. I should play something for you sometime. Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Vacool. Monika smiled sweetly. Why did you disappear? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I just need to bring up anything the three of us talk about. That okay. Besides, Natsuki has already run off in the closet. Vacool, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What is going on? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. It's a Russian guy? There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Okay. Great! And you want to share with someone a book. Something new into literature. And you're giving him oh my god. You're giving him a book that prison changed to the human laboratory, and people were experimenting. I don't know. And oh my god. Experiments was on the humans. Just great. I would say that was only human laboratory. Yeah, something like this. And the people trapped there have his trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Okay, and in this laboratory they turn these people to be a killing machine, which is great. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to them. Okay, so they're starting to cut themselves. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler, but anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Vacool? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. Is that kind of story that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Okay, 22 minutes already. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we are all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... Okay, great. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. So, I don't remember if she shared with me this Portrait of Markov, this book. I don't remember, but if she did, it's still the same, but only this big black words are just popping off, and this is something which just changed since Sayori left us. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes, what the fuck was that? I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I have put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. If I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't you to. Just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. 24 minutes. I open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri isn't the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling. It was just... Okay, you apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here this should work, right? I save my this until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closed her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way. Instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, shit. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Where it's her hand, and it's my hand, yeah? This one, yeah? That way I turn page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're hardly even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Are you ready? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. And our eyes meet. I don't know how I will be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Patient. Yeah, thanks. You continue reading. You no longer ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition? You continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page, I almost feel like an intimate exchange. You know what? After the reading ends, if I will still talk to Yuri, I will end here. Because I think like something will happen. And I would just want to start with a boom on the next episode. Right, I'm gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, it's just time you silly top, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. Okay. That laugh is not good. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all. That's what you were talking about, sorry. That you mean something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started the reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yeah, Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. No! It isn't the face of a guy who is fine! I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yeah, I need some water too. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on the earth was that about? Vacool? Okay, we end up here. With Monica, I will save it here. So guys, that was everything for this episode. I hope you enjoy it. If you want more content from me, of course, subscribe to me. If you want more Doki Doki, then give a like and write in the comments thoughts about today's Yuri, how she was acting up the whole day, or maybe Natsuki. So see you soon, guys. Bye.